So listen up. If you want to hear some common immigration problems and suggested solutions. Hello everyone, I'm attorney Lee Marvin and I have been practicing law for over 20 years and specializing in immigration law for over a decade. My main office is in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but I help individuals and families from any state in the country and any country on the planet. I want you to stick around for just a couple minutes to listen to the things that I have to say in this video because these came at the request of people on my live broadcast. And I want to make sure that you guys have an idea of the sorts of things that people are thinking. And I want you to know how to avoid certain problems, okay? So again, during my last broadcast last week, I do it every Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I received several questions and I thought, you know what? That is worthy of an actual video instead of just doing a quick 15-second explanation. So I want you to listen to these questions that came up on that video, okay? Let's see. Question 1. Immigration is all about scrutinizing people's pasts to see if and when they are committing immigration fraud. True. I was asked the following question. So while protecting yourself against immigration invading your privacy, would it be considered a red flag if your spouse is secretive with his phone, does not even mention you on his social media accounts or identify as being married, and doesn't even accept his wife as a friend once she realizes he has these accounts? So that's what I'm sensing here and what you guys are probably thinking. That's definitely a relationship issue more than an immigration issue. But I do want to say that there's concerns about invasion of privacy and all this kind of stuff. It's just not really accurate, okay? Immigration doesn't invade people's privacy. They fully disclose the fact that they're going to look into people's past to see if they're committing fraud and to see if they are red flags and problems for the United States. That ain't a bad thing, right? That's a very good thing, unless you have something to hide, of course. So public information on social media, anyone can access. So why wouldn't the government access your information, right? So to answer the question, again, there's multiple things going on here. So if you know immigration is going to look at your stuff, then you got to be smart, you got to plan ahead, and you've got to avoid having things that could get you into hot water, okay? So I will say that this person sounds extremely suspicious of their husband. So if they're suspicious, immigration absolutely is going to be suspicious. So there are a lot of red flags here, okay? Immigration, if your significant other who's sponsoring you is hiding from you, chances are this is immigration fraud, okay? That's how I see it. That's how the viewers probably perceive this. That is absolutely how immigration is going to see it because it's their job to be suspicious. So if you have these things, yes, that's going to be a red flag. So you either might not want to apply for something, or you may want to have a heart-to-heart with your sponsor, aka spouse, about your relationship, because you're never going to get approved if you're doing this sort of stuff. So again, I can't magically fix things, but I can help people think ahead, plan ahead, and do things in a way that makes things less suspicious by the government. This is absolutely a suspicious situation, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it, okay? Question 2, what if I already have something bad on my social media and I want to file for immigration? Anyway, what can be done? Okay, very good question. So social media is the bane of society, but it's a boon for society too. It helps and it hurts. It's all on how you use it and how smart you are with it. If you have personal stuff that you want to share with the planet, go for it, man. But you got to think about what you're sharing. What message are you putting out there, okay? And later on, who's going to see it? So if you know you have bad stuff on there, you need to fix that. What does that mean? It means freaking deleting it, right? People say, like the news media and politicians say, oh, they went on and they deleted their stuff. Well, damn right they did. How dumb are you to leave bad stuff about your history for everyone to see? Okay? It's not a bad thing to sanitize, to clean, and to fix your social media. There's no rule that says you can't ever change anything or edit something. No, absolutely not. So if you have bad stuff on your profile, get rid of it, okay? I don't know how the government, with their software and what they can access and whether they can get things that were deleted before. I don't know any of that firsthand, but I do know that most things leave a trail, right? So if the government really wants to find something out about you, I think that there probably is a way to do it. Are they going to spend the resources to look to see if somebody's trying to get a green card and they might have, pictures of them in a compromising situation at a party or with, other people that aren't the people that you claim or you're married to? I don't think they're going to take the time or manpower to find that out and to catch you red-handed. They're just not going to do it. So in most cases, if you go through your profile and you clean it up, you're probably going to be fine, okay? Now, they may ask you a question if they suspect weird things, if there's red flags like the last question. They're definitely going to ask these questions, and they're going to read your body language and see how you respond to it. And if their gut tells them that you're lying, you're done. Whether they can find something on social media or not, they can tell if you're lying or not, you're probably done, okay? So clean up your social media. Absolutely nothing says you can't do it, and absolutely you should do that, okay? Question number 3. My 485 was denied because my spouse withdrew the I-130 petition. I was told I can appeal or file a motion. Is this true? What can I do? This is not true, okay? There's no magic thing you can file to force the government to consider the person's request if they've withdrawn it, meaning they're the moving party. They're communicating to the government that they no longer want to sponsor you. Nobody can force them to do it, okay? That being said, it depends on how far you are in the process. If the I-130 has already been approved, very different than if it was just filed. If it was just filed and it's not pending, then it can be withdrawn, and the government is obligated to withdraw it at the request of the petitioner. If it's gone through and it's being reviewed and it's going to be approved, then you have options as the beneficiary that is no longer in the relationship. You do have options. It's not an appeal or a motion, but if you're far enough along in the process, you can keep moving the process forward, and you can show things that you didn't intend on entering the relationship just to get a green card, and it was just honest, bad relationship stuff that led to the fizzling out of the relationship. I do a full video about this, so look on the YouTube channel for this, because I do a really good video about this sort of process. So I'm not going to go into those details now, because that information is freely available on my YouTube channel. So check it out. If you like the information in this video and many of my other videos, don't forget to subscribe. Click the notification bell so you get notified of other updated videos with incredibly important things for you and your family and your immigration process, okay? So check me out. If you have questions, you can click the link and speak with me directly.